You win and lose on the margin. The little things matter so much, the gray area that people seldom think about. That's what we try to focus on the most. Player development and helping our players reach the National Hockey League is the #1 goal of the organization.
To play in this league, you got to be 100% committed and you got to be at your best every day.
Iron sharpens iron. You just get better every single day when you grind with each other.
One of the greatest things about Youngstown, it's a great junior hockey city.
We are trying to be the best junior hockey organization in the entire world.
It means everything to wear the logo here.
We can compete with anyone and we play our game like I think we beat anyone. We got a lot of guys that can play really well, and yeah, we built a great team here.
We've had 14 NHL draft picks in the last 4 years. We've had 5 guys sign NHL contracts in the last 12 months. To me, being a small part of that, knowing that those guys came from Youngstown, is the most fulfilling thing. Take away the wins, the championships, the banners, like that stuff. To me, seeing those guys live their dreams is why we do this.
Every day you step on ice, you just want to get better and better. And we have a really good team this year. Our goal is to win the Clark Cup, and I think we have a team to do it.
We have a very specific criteria that we look for as far as, is he a Phantom? We want guys that are excited to be at the rink every day, that are pushing each other to get better, that are the most competitive people on earth.
There's no team that's going to outwork us. There's no team that's going to play harder than us.
Every player wants to compete as hard as they can. We all battle each other in every single joe, no matter what kind of joe it is. You just compete.
We have to monitor and make sure we don't run our players into the ground. This summer, we found HELIOS.
Data drives you to get better, and it certainly allows you to make sure that your eyes are being checked. What HELIOS has given us is the opportunity to dive into that.
One of my favorite things about implementing HELIOS this year is the ease of using the technology. I'm sitting there on the iPad watching what our player load might look like, knowing what our averages are for games and certain players where they typically are on a game or a practice day. Practice should be making those games easier for us, and the way that we try to plan out throughout the week is getting us to that point based on what our HELIOS numbers look like for our games and our practices.
And this is just something that gives us tangible, factual data. And the other piece of it is when you have tools like being able to instantaneously watch your shifts or your practice reps, that's a little carrot for them that increases buy-in.
HELIOS has really helped us bridge the gap from our on-ice to off-ice work from a training standpoint. Being able to identify guys that are on the weaker end of their explosiveness, for example. I take those numbers and then compare them to our force plates and then look, how do we now implement this into our training regimen? So whether it's we're matching our high days with our high days, low days with low days, using HELIOS in that regard. When it comes to someone that may have low explosiveness, I now tweak their training program and try and individualize it to hit that weakness. And rather than just ignoring it and letting it be there, use the data that's in front of me, identify the problem, and try to find the solutions with all the numbers that I have available to me through HELIOS.
The reality is, as coaches, in your heart you want to feel something. You think that you know what you're doing all the time, but at the end of the day, the data is the ultimate checks and balances for us.